Hi, I would like to actually give a little idea about what we actually learned from this wonderful introduction where the purpose is to help talent company to transform and benefit from AI. So this presentation is about not just to make another presentation to talk, but actually how we actually will move forward. And we actually learned a lot because some of the companies we have a face-to-face conversation after the introduction, and here we learned something. Here's just some of the headlines. So the takeaways was we have to start small. We have to start with a project we know succeed, and we don't have to just try to put AI in everywhere just because it is AI. We have to do it wisely. And we have to make sure it is for all. That is the keyword. I will make this very clear later in the process what I actually mean. But it is clearly, it is not just for the C-level. It is for everybody in the company. It is the only way you succeed. And you have to act now. Not something tomorrow, make a plan. Maybe we start in 5 months, 6 months, start today. It is what the takeaways was. And what we define, special with Daniel here, it is what we call stage one. And just to start it with a very high level, every company should have an AI champion. And this AI champion should be part of the C-suite or the C-level of this organization because it's important. It comes from the top and everybody wants to do that. So more important is why do we need this? Is because so we don't need to call Daniel or me or anybody else. They should have something that actually can go very deep. But like I say, it is for everyone. Everybody needs education. So when you have 2,000 in your company, it is for every 2,000 in the company because you don't want resistance. And like what was important for many of us, especially with family companies, it is this staff have served our company. It is why we are here today. We don't want to fire them. We want to grow together with them. And the best way we can grow together to prepare them with education for everyone so we don't get resistance, so everybody in the same boat, in the same mission. And what we made clear before, simple project, do something we know works so we can succeed. If we fail the first product, resistance will grow. So this is what the headlines was. The other headlines, of course, we can advise together with Tulare Longhorn, do it together. And of course, with Daniel, we have a lot of experience to actually help and be advisory. But let's go a little more deep. This is the high level approach to it. So what is the simple project? This one. It is this one, what we call an AI companion. But it is not an AI companion in general terms. It is your company companion. And what do we mean about that? Let's try to start with all the company we talk about. Have a registration system. We have to go in the beginning, in the end, we have some report. Some did it even manually. Someone have separate system. But this registration and reporting can happen 100% automatic with that guy, with your company guy. And this one can actually make it very simple. So this is a very low level step actually to get an AI in the hand of everybody, even for people that never have used ChatGPT. But here's the important part. Replace ChatGPT with that guy. Because from ChatGPT, you don't benefit of anything inside ChatGPT. So when ChatGPT learns something, your company don't learn. That guy, everything in there, your company will benefit from it. And I will come with the details here a little later. Cost effective. When you use ChatGPT, it can run out. If everybody like it, if you want to use it, if you want the premium version, you have 2,000 staff, 1.4 million. If you want the team version, it is 2 million baht every month. It is not about how you save cost. And it is what concern everybody that I actually met here, we will have this face-to-face talk with, is to control the cost. So one way to control the cost, that one. And I've calculation about this later, so I don't go in details here. So it's a two-way communication. When you talk with ChatGPT, it's a one-way communication. You cannot, as a company, talk to your users through AI. With that one, you can talk with your users, and I will give you an example later. And training in post-sale, that is maybe more a use case, more of you actually imagined before. For example, one of the companies say, with our best salespeople, when we have sold a product, maybe on a good day, we know 10% what is inside all this. You have to find the documentation, the PDF, and actually begin to explain the customer. Again, why not work this together with your salesperson for post-sale? Because this one can have all the knowledge. This one can remember everything. So that is another just fast use case in this simple product. But let's get a little idea about what do I mean about, for example, why we choose it to move it from ChatGPT and over to that system, your system. It is means, let's say a person use not ChatGPT, but use this one, but in the same way, for brainstorm, for example. And somehow it come up, get excited. Wow, could it do that? That is amazing. I just did that and that and that. And this excitement can be registered automatically. And it means it is kind of best practice how to benefit from this AI, how to use it for brainstorm. So this can go out to everyone automatic. So you don't have to send an email, you don't have to call everybody in and say, hey, this person tried this on. It is how you can use it. This can be 100% automated with that guy. So when one gets excited, all this is registration. And it is why you begin to slowly build up a brain, an AI brain for your company. For example, you have your registration. It's go in here. With brainstorm, like I saw about best practice or whatever, how you actually go into the brain, how they actually get it, but also what not works. So, and this we can share in news, so you can have a news companion in there, but you can also, for example, have an HR companion in there. So every people can go and ask 24/7, and you will find out what does people have concern, what does people ask, and you can ask anything where you maybe sometimes with a real person there's something you might not ask about, but here you can ask about everything, so there are no stupid questions in there. And so of course the post-sale. But here what you build up, you're building a knowledge base for your company that support everybody. It support the staff to be more effective. It's a natural way for people actually to get used to use AI. And as you as a company, you get a lot of knowledge you did not have before. And like I say, we control the cost. But let's try to see about what do I mean about controlling the cost. Let's take about everybody use, for example, 2 minutes in the beginning. We just use it very simple, very instructive. We have to make the time registration, but we also try some of the cases because the company told me I have to try to use it in my real life. So if you say you use it all 30 days because you also use it private, let's just say that. So it will be 2,000 hours. If it costs 20 baht per hour, it will cost you 40,000 baht. Is a lot less than 1.4 million or 2 million compared to ChatGPT for the premium version. So this is very controllable. But what you might not know, what for example cost $20 for 6 months ago, cost about $2 today for the exactly same. And it is because the model get more and more powerful, but they also get cheaper to run. And it is mean if I come a new model, we will replace it. So this 40,000 baht will go down, but of course also hopefully the 2 minutes will increase. But it means people go more used to use the AI. The cost will normally go up. But I can guarantee 6 months from now on, the $20 cost from a premium service will also be $20 in 6 months from now on and 1 year from now on. It even might increase over time. But in this case here, you'll just go lower and lower. And if, for example, it go crazy, you really get success with this transformation. Everybody use AI, everybody uses 100 minutes, and now you begin to spend 2 million every month. So the same one as a premium service up with ChatGPT. There's also a solution for that. You can buy your own server. Let's say you buy a very powerful for 2 million baht. So you have only electricity left for to run this server and someone that can maintain this server. And you know what? That is a lot cheaper than whatever you have to ChatGPT. So you can keep managing your cost. as step by step all your staff in your company increase the use of AI. So control the cost. Let's summarize it. Easy start and control cost. Like I said, you can start now. And you should start now with the easy case. And what I just showed you is an easy case, because the technology is there, it is working, and it is ready, and you can begin to build this knowledge base for your company. Natural AI learning. This will be very natural because you will get this one in your hand. Everybody have a smartphone. So go in and say, hi, timestamp, registration, very easy. So, and you will, with the best practice, get more and more tips for your staff how to use it and how to benefit it, both when you are at work, but also when you're private. It is important you not use this AI only when you are in the company. You also work it when you go down and buy your stuff on the street or whatever you put it. When you talk with your kids, when you want to answer questions for your kids or your wife or your husband, you know what? All this will help how to use it, because if you use it everywhere in your life, you will begin to see idea about how to use this AI. So natural learning. And it will give process optimization from day, because all have this registration and all have something that's not optimized where in this process, and this can be optimized with this AI companion, your company AI companion. And you will be a leader as number one. And why it's so important to be a leader? Yeah, it's because if you're as number one, and you're not just taking a few 5 people here or 10 people here, you actually take the entire organization. You get an entire army of AI specialists out there who use AI every day in their daily life. And it should lead to some kind of hands-on experience, some innovation out there. And it could lead to you are getting so good at it, so you can grow out of it. So you don't need to lay off people in the future. So you can grow because you can use AI smarter than anybody, because everybody get used to it. So, and you can also use it as your branding, like we talk about. You are a leader in the AI transformation. Everybody, you're in front of everybody. So this is the summarizing. It is why we can, what we call stage one, benefit. It is the low-hanging fruit. It is how you can get started today. And I hope you learned something here. Thank you.